Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? Right, I am channeling a message claudically coming through here. I just heard, unlawfully, all right? Unlawfully. So the word unlawful can be dissected in this way. Something that is done unlawfully could be seen based on the justice system, but with regards to spiritual justice and actual justice based on the things of the world, right? But regardless, something being done unlawfully, whether it's something based on the things of the world or something that's done spiritually, it needs to be justified, right? There needs to be the balancing of the scales. There needs to be that energy of truth balancing the actual situation out here, okay? Let's see what this energy is about. Let's see what's going on here. Straight away, we got the Seven of Swords, okay? The Seven of Swords energy to me in this message, I'm channeling a deep lie here, okay? A deep lie, okay? We have Gemini energy with the Seven of Swords. So this lie energy, right? It has to do with the depth of the lie. It's so deep that I'm seeing that it can change someone's reality or perspective of reality, right? It's like lying to the point where you make someone believe something that isn't true, and whatever it is that they believe is something really deep or in depth, okay? That's the Seven of Swords energy, a deep lie. What's going on here? Let's see. What's going on with this energy here? We have the Four of Swords, okay? We have Libra energy. I see here, right, that there is like someone, it's like a group of people here, right? This could be a group of people or a coven of witches, right? Take it how it resonates, but there are people here that conjured up a deep lie. My ears ringing as I say that, right? This deep lie was meant to destroy you or put you to an end, all right, or get rid of you somehow here, okay? This lie was meant to put you in a state of being paralyzed, like not having something that you can do about it, say about it. There's nothing that, you know, can be done or said to get you out of this position. Like this was what was being conjured up here, that type of a lie. Hence, it is as deep as it is, okay? I'm also getting their major events. I just heard major events that took place unlawfully with regards to you. These events have to do with deep, dark conversations that, you know, words that were spoken in like against you here, right? Things that were done against you also, all right? So whatever was done here based on a big lie, I feel like what's happening is that these people that were doing these people that were speaking these things, they're now in a position where they need to sit with the lie, sleep with the lie, eat with the lie. Like there's a deep lie here that's following these people around. Each of them, right? Yeah, 3 of Cups. Each of them, it's like they're being followed by a lie, all right? We have the Ace of Wands here. It's like the more these people try to move on from the lie, the deeper it festers. And to fester would be to rot, right? The deeper the lie rots, the more they try to push it under the rug or move on or let it go or pretend it never was, something never happened, something was never done. When in all actual reality here, I feel like something major is done here, like major events that were done in the name of opposing you or being against you. It's like you have no idea how deep something goes here. You might know of a sequel of events that took place, but you don't know how deep it goes based on that sequel of events, because it's not just one thing. It's one thing that led to another, and that led to another, and that led to another here. And it all has to do with destroying you, putting you down, paralyzing you, so that there's nothing you can do or say to get yourself out of this position, or nothing that can be done or said to get you out of this position here of paralysis, being destroyed, being compromised, okay? The numbers 27, 4 could be significant, okay? As well as the number 19 or 16. We have the High Priestess. We have Pisces energy. We also have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have Pisces energy again with the King of Cups, as well as Cancer and Scorpio energy. We have the Magician here. And then we have the Eight of Wands. We have Virgo and Gemini energy with this Magician. And then we have Sagittarius energy once more with this Eight of Wands. So you have people here that, like, I'm seeing something crazy, right? You have people here that are literally afraid of repercussions and consequence here. It's like somebody knowing that they did something, but they're afraid of being reprimanded for it, like being corrected, being addressed, being exposed for it. You know what I mean? That's just an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. But coming back to the generalization of this message here, you have people that are literally fearful of the truth coming out. Like, these people are so afraid of the truth coming out that they're trying to pretend that something never happened. They're trying to pretend that something wasn't as deep as it was, but it was. This group of people, this coven of witches, like, take it out, resonates. These people are afraid of it's like they're afraid of being exposed or seen for who they are. They're afraid of that truth being activated in people's minds, in people's hearts, in people's realities, in people's spirits. They're afraid of something being seen in the light, it not being hidden anymore, it not being suppressed anymore. They're afraid of this lie here. And with that being said, these group of people, they no longer talk to one another because talking to one another triggers them, because they think about what they did based on this lie here, this deep lie here. It's like how you wouldn't want to talk to an ex-lover type of energy, all right? An example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. No one wants to talk to an ex-lover, all right? There is no point in that because you know what's up, right? Same, coming back to the generalization of this message is the same thing where these people know what's up with one another. They know what they did. They know what happened. They know what was done, what was said based on this deep, deep lie that almost took you out or was supposed to compromise you, paralyze you, destroy you. It was supposed to do a great deal of damage to your reality and your world and your life. Now, them being afraid of it being seen for what it is, or the lie being exposed as, the truth coming out about it, it puts these people in a position that they don't even want to talk about it. They don't want to see one another. They don't want to hang out. They don't want to be what they used to be together or with one another, because every time they come together, everything that lingers is based on the fact that, damn, this might come out. Damn, this might be seen for what it is. Damn, damn, damn. I don't want my name to be, I don't want my reputation, my status to be, rotten or compromised, but like, they wanted to do something to you though. They didn't mind compromising you. All right? They didn't mind putting you in a position to be compromised. This is all a lesson for these witches. This is all a lesson for these group of people that, you need to take it how it resonates for who these people are to you. But it's a lesson that they are going through this, having sleepless nights, fearing being exposed, being seen, the truth coming out. All of these things is karma. Because these are people that whatever was done here, if it had been successful, you would be no more. Your breath of life would have been stolen from you. Your life would have been cut short. Now, with that being said, it's no fun to have to live with a lie. Because a lie needs maintenance. You need to maintain it, right? Because now there's a lot that needs to be covered up based on the lie that was told. Something was covered up here. Something was literally covered up because of its significance of if it comes out, if it's exposed, if the truth is activated, it's over, it's done, game over. Death to this. Death. So what was covered up here, these group of people, this coven of witches, they did something very spiritual here. Okay? This has to do with blocking your third eye. Okay? Blocking your third eye means blocking your ability to see past what is being shown to you. Having the ability of the third eye means that even when you're presented with a false reality, within that false reality, you'll be able to awaken to the truth. It's only a short amount of time that you'll spend in that sleep, unawoke energy, but there will be the truth that comes to pass and you will awaken to it. No matter how much somebody tries to suppress you in a lie, compromise you, destroy you, and all these things, the truth, it'll illuminate itself. And it's not only you that's going to witness it, it's there's the domino effect. That's what these people are so afraid of also. The fact that you won't be the only one to see and witness and understand the truth. A lot of people involved will also understand, see, witness the truth. So these people went ahead and they tried to do some form of witchcraft here, voodoo, black magic, where they tried to close your third eye so that you are unable to see what you need to see for what it is. all right? They wanted you to see something for what they wanted you to see it in, which was based on this deep, deep lie here. They wanted to keep you in that lie so that you don't awaken to the truth, because if you don't awaken, a lot of other people won't. They know that. So this lie here, this lie led these people to have all this fear, and now they're like, you know what, the best way to go about this is to do this to this person. They're just making matters worse. Already this lie was as bad as it can possibly, it's like, ain't nothing worse than that these people could have done, but they try to silence your third eye. They try to weaken your third eye. You don't awaken to nothing. You don't realize the truth. That's what awakening is. Tapping in and realizing every truth based on whatever lie was spoken, said, and done. All right? They know that once that happens, you will act as a vessel, a catalyst to many other people, and you will illuminate them as well. They will be enlightened because of you. So they feel like closing your third eye, shutting you up in that way, will keep this life hidden for as long as possible. We have the Four of Cups, okay? We have Scorpio energy once more here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have Taurus energy, Capricorn, and Virgo energy once more. We have the Fool. With this Fool energy, we have Aries energy again, right? Like these people are trying to they were trying to get you, by doing this, they were trying to get you to focus on things that don't even make sense, or things that don't matter, right? They were trying to put you in a position to only have a certain perspective, right? Because with that perspective, only certain things can come out of your mouth. Not the truth, only just whatever it is that you're being shown, or whatever it is that you have the capacity within your inner mind's eye to see. So they try to close the capacity of your third eye. They try to silence it, weaken it, so that you are, it's like putting you in a position where you feel less than what you are, or you see something for less than what it is, or you understand something in a way that it's not to be understood in that way. It's like a false prophecy, a false teaching, a false perspective of reality. And it can do damage, right? What I've just established based on what I've named here, that falsehood can do damage. It's not something small. Changing someone's perspective is not something small. Putting someone in a position to awaken to something that they shouldn't even see in that way to begin with is not something small. It's like they want you to awaken, but not to what you need to awaken to. Not to the truth. Awaken more to the lie. Go deeper and deeper and further down the rabbit hole of the lie, so that you sink in it while they thrive in that lie for whatever reason and whatever purpose the lie was told or done, or whatever it is that has to do with surrounding this lie here. So at this time, these people are restless. They have insomnia, lack of sleep, lack of peace. Their mind, their heart, their spirit, everything is so restless, discontent, because of the way things are going, right? Things are not going the way they intended for them to go. Things are not happening and unraveling themselves the way they envisioned, all right? They had a certain perception. They had a certain way of seeing things that it put them in a position to believe that, yeah, it's possible, this is going to happen, we will be able to be successful. But now you are not deep in any lie. You are awakened to the truth. You are not, your third eye is not silenced, weakened, blinded at all. You see. This is these people's worst nightmare, the fact that you see. Let's tap in further to the energy of this message here, the layers. Okay, so these people's worst nightmares that you see and you know exactly what's going on because you see, right? That's the beauty of seeing for what it is, because you understand now. it ain't what they wanted you to think it is. You know for what it is for real. Whatever these people try to do to your third eye here, it's no joke here. This is some deep stuff here. This is like foreign incantations of, this is the type of voodoo, witchcraft and spells and black magic that is done in foreign land. You see how for a minute there, I forgot what I was trying to say? Like, it felt like the wisdom, the knowledge, whatever I know, whatever I'm seeking to be true, it kind of felt for a minute that it was taken. In my mind, I had to, for a second, I felt like I had to grab it out of somewhere here. So whatever was done in foreign land, all right? Whatever was done in a foreign language here. It's like it's very potent in that way. It has strength, it's strong in that way. It's no joke, okay? Because these are people that take something very seriously here. They really believe that them doing this to you is the only way out of this. The only way to justice for this. The only way to get something out of this, all right? We got the Chariot, Cancer energy. Clarify the Chariot here. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So there were also plan Bs, right? At first they felt like, okay, we gotta suppress this person's third eye, silence it, blind it, weaken it. And then they felt like, okay, if that doesn't work, the plan B would be, we're gonna put this person in a position to be in a very, it's like collateral damage. They look at you as collateral damage. Like, you just a means to an end. We just gotta do this and like, then we're gonna be fine, right? Do this to this person, then we're gonna be fine. So they feel like, okay, these group of people, these covenant of witches, they now feel like the plan B, there's also a plan C, D, E. It all has to do with like witchcraft though, black magic and voodoo. They playing around with this, they tampering around with these spells so hard. And the reason they investing in it is because they feel like that's the only thing that they can do at this point, because the way that this situation has been set up and the way it's going, it puts them in an unfavorable position, meaning they will lose this battle. They will be defeated. You will win in the end, and that's why they don't want to enable that to happen. They're doing everything that they can. So yes, they're not communicating with each other. Yes, they sunk in somewhere because they know deep inside that all these things that they were doing don't seem to be working, because at some point they felt like it would work. The plan A didn't work, to silence your third eye, blind and weaken it. They moved on to the plan B, right? Which was to get you in a position to have an epic accident in a vehicle here. Like, you were supposed to die from an accident here, or being taken out, like lose your life in an accident here. There's also plan C, plan D, and plan E that God is asking me to clarify and tap into, right? Being called to tap into those plans and clarify. You might know, you might see, you might awaken to something as I do this, right? So let's see what's going on. The sun, clarify the sun here. Yeah, the plan C was to put you in a position to like have an epic fall, right? First it was the accident. First it was to blind the third eye, then the accident, then now this epic fall. You know those stories of people that like bust their head open falling in the shower because the floor was wet or whatever, right? Falling in such a way, fall down a bunch of stairs or something, or you know, you supposedly jump ship in a certain building, like you just go over a balcony, you were sleepwalking, like something crazy that they try to do to you in spirit, where they put a spirit in you that leads you to that factor of death or losing your life, where you just get there with it, right? You just lose it like that. Let's see plan D here. Epic fall, right? You're meant to have an epic fall. Just so sad, you lose control. It's just tragic. Plan D here. We have the Empress. Clarify the Empress here. We have the Sun again. Give me one more for this Empress. Give me another. We have the Emperor. The Empress and the Emperor to the Sun. Okay, so the other plan was to get you involved with someone, like to get you to believe that someone loves you, like they were going to send someone to you. Send someone to you. That person would have been hired or bribed or something here that has to do with this whole lie, this plan where someone was meant to come into your energy and make you fall in love with them, or make you believe that they are to be trusted, they are your match, they are somebody you can be vulnerable with, you can trust. And they were meant to put you in, they were meant to take you out. This person that was sent to you, once they get you in that vulnerable position, they were meant to be the ones to eliminate you for good. Let's see the last plan here. Plan E. Okay, so the other plan, the last plan was a kidnapping. Like you were meant to be out and about and running errands or being somewhere, taking a walk, doing something in a public setting, and then they were meant to overpower you. Someone was meant to come in, overpower you, take you, and then you were gonna get, you know, slaughtered here. So all of this in the name of covering up this big, big lie. All of this in the name of keeping the secret of theirs hidden. All of this in the name of you are the one that if you know something, it's over, it's game over, death to whatever this is that they were going for here. And imagine how much of a nightmare these people are experiencing, because you know, out of everything that they tried to do, whether it was successful, whether it was not, whether they didn't even execute the plan, it was just an idea, whatever it was, it didn't work though. Even the spell, the black magic, the voodoo, the witchcraft, whether it's foreign incantations on foreign land, it didn't work though. Oh, praise be to the Most High, Allah, Ra, Source, the Divine, the big God, God, for that protection, that anointing, His hand bestowed over your life like that. So, beloved, at this point in your life, you need to understand that you're not just anybody, right? There isn't anything that can be done to you that God hasn't permitted or God hasn't put a stamp on it. So you don't need to worry about these people. That's why they're now in a position where they're not even communicating with each other. Time is going, days are passing, weeks, months. They can't even face one another because they know everything that we've established. They know that they try to do it. Imagine now having to live with the fact that none of those things actually worked. What is there to talk about? Are we going to do more of these things? Are we going to conjure up a plan? If, what is going to happen? So, basically what these people are facing here is like some instant karma energy. When they did what they did, the plan A, from plan A, there was instant karma because and then they moved on to plan B, instant karma. And it's just continuous karma because these people here, they're unable to live their life and move on with peace. There is no peace in any of these people's reality. They worried about something being exposed here, something being seen for what it is, the truth being activated. I keep getting strong energy in my third eye here, like something that you know now. They worry that everybody else might know or will know. And because of that, they know that it's over. It's over. They will never be able to do something to you. They will never be able to do something again. They will never be able to be who they thought they were again. It's just over. All right? So this is their defeat, and that is your win. And look at that. You didn't even have to do anything. They were trying to prevent you from just knowing. How powerful are you that these people are working so hard to prevent you from just knowing something? That alone defeats the enemy. That's the vengeance, your awakening, your truth, your sight, seeing spiritually and physically. Okay? I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You will find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.